I've been over an hour and a half well over an hour and a half, closer to 2 hours, trying to get over the bay, fishing and picking hay. I could have been in Virginia Beach by now. I know Long Island's bad too, Freedom Jeffrey, but this is weird. So, the wrong way Wanda took me that back way. I have not made it any farther, you guys. As a matter of fact, I have backtracked now. I hopped on 50 going the other way and turned around because I finally got to the loop, the exit loop to get onto 50 East. And sitting on that bridge, I'm counting. They were allowing one vehicle every 40 seconds to get onto the highway. I was sitting in a row of vehicles for over an hour and a half, and they were allowing one vehicle on the highway every 40 seconds plus. And I'm gonna find out who ordered that. There's a light that looks like it's going in, or it's temporary, I don't know which. There are state troopers everywhere, and I'm just like, what in the world is going on? And we got buffering. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, it's the worst time, but I set out, it was just after 2 p.m. Something is now, this is like normal. I mean, this is actually not bad for a Friday. The traffic's still moving, and it was, of course, even better when I got started. It was only a 6-minute delay. Now it's only a 14-minute delay. But that back road, for whatever reason, they're only letting one person on every 40 seconds, and the police are there doing that. And I'm like, what is happening? Talk about, I mean, they just like, it is a bummer because it used up so much of my gas just to stop and go. Every time we turn around, they're putting salt in our wounds with the gas prices and with everything. I just don't understand it, y'all. I really don't. Right, Star Wars Farm, and I can't do it. You know, it's just. Jersey Dolphins, I had a much earlier start. There was only a 6-minute delay according to maps, but then it took me the back way. Well, that back way, they were only allowing one vehicle back onto the highway at a time. There's an officer sitting there. One vehicle at a time every 40 seconds. So I got up to the turn ramp, and I would have still been sitting there another 20 minutes. I did the math for all the cars that were in front of me. It's like that. It is so weird. It is so weird. I do not understand what's happening, y'all. That's like those stupid, they had that out in California, those lights only allowing 2 cars onto the highway at the same time, or intermittently, sometimes 2 with those lights. It was really weird. I told a couple of cars behind me too, and they were just like shaking their heads like, oh my gosh, you know. I was trying to get over to the Eastern Shore. Trying to take us on a field trip, because I'm about to crack wide open. I gotta have some downtime. Holy cow, this just made me crazy. Anyway, I want to tell you guys what was happening. I mean, like, of course, I want to pull over and ask that police officer what the hell his problem is, only allowing one car at a time for every 40 seconds. And I've been sitting there for almost 2 freaking hours, but he'll probably arrest me. I got to call the people in charge, the people of authority, and give them my name and information and everything else, and they can further blackball me for not going along with their communistic BS. Pissed. Right? This is a lot of the people that they commute back and forth over the Eastern Shore, over the Bay Bridge. You know, I have friends that live over, you know, it's only 20 minutes on a normal day. Wait until you see this. We're coming up on the overpass. They're still at a dead stop. Wait until you see this. Like, I don't understand what's happening here. You see, it's like, it's all made up. It's temporary. There's a light there. And do you see how there's no cars there? See all the cars on the overpass? And look at all this. Look at this. State trooper. And they're only allowing one vehicle at a time from way back there. And it's only temporary. And it's only temporary. Like, what are they doing? I just hit the beeper so that any that recognize the turtle on top of my car and everything know that they're still stuck there, and I already made it around. I told the one guy behind me, I said, I'm calling. Looks like Colorado on a weekend. Yeah, they're doing their job, but they were ordered to do that by who and for what reason? So stupid. And they could have posted somebody letting everybody know, you'll be faster, you won't have to sit here for an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, if you go back and come back around. We're all so hopeful and trusting that we think it's going to clear up any minute. Oh my gosh. Y'all, like, that took me no time at all to come back around, and now I'm going over the Bay Bridge. I'm going over the Bay Bridge, and that took me like not even 10 minutes to turn around, go up, and come back through. Wow, that was just crazy. I don't know, just everything's so weird, y'all. You know, and when you're dealing with the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, too, it's like, what is that all about? This is high security area, you know? Maybe I'll go rob a bank. Gosh. That was so weird. So I'm trying to take us on a field trip to the beach. Because if I don't get a break from all the running around with the 1776 restoration movement back and forth to DC and all the concrete and the politics and everything else, I'm gonna lose it. It's been over 5 months of just go, go, go. I had 2 days where I just, not in a row either, where I sat at home and just cried and watched old movies because I was just so tired. When was that? That was like a few weeks ago when I had one of those, when I watched an old movie and I just like cried and cried, and it was one I'd seen before even. Just exhausted. I haven't done anything, you know, like like normal for me in a very long time. Last weekend before school starts. Oh my gosh. It's really just moving right along. This isn't as bad as it usually is. I would have been almost there by now if I hadn't sat there like a trusting fool. Yeah, it'll take the fee out of my. I was in Maryland, I didn't go to the camp in Virginia today, or Bunker Hill in West Virginia, and I didn't go to DC either. So I've been in Maryland just trying to get over to the Eastern Shore, and I've got an easy pass on my windshield, so it'll take it out of that. That stays $25 stocked. I did a couple times, but then you just wind up turning it back on again, which takes more gas. That cost me over 35 miles on my gas, just bumper to bumper, not getting anywhere. That's crazy. Showing you all the boats and stuff. There's a lot of sailboats over there. I'm not looking, I'm just showing y'all. We're at the top now. Hello everybody. Good afternoon. Chesapeake Bay, for any of you who are just hopping on. We're going over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. Traffic's just moving along just fine. I don't know why they just had to do that to some of us. The police are great. They have one judge here that's terrible if you ever get in trouble. I get a lot of clients that have trouble with this. Good to see the water, right? Finally. A peaceful ride, Gloria, thank you. I thought you were supposed to be at your parade. I finally got nothing but 10 minutes after sitting for almost 2 hours. They were letting one vehicle onto the highway every 40 seconds off of that ramp. The police were there doing it with a makeshift red light. Never seen anything like that in Maryland. And there were state troopers everywhere. I have no idea what's happening, but it's not good. Freedom Jeffrey needs to let me be pilot of his jet ski. I just don't see that happening. You all who have contributed to this channel. I cannot do it without y'all. We're going on a field trip where I can show you some new things. We can see some beautiful things, get a big breath of air. I've had some retired individuals that said that they hadn't been to the boardwalk in years, and that they would love for me to take a trip out here to see it and show it to them, because they won't be able to come back themselves. And so I thought, well, my need to get away and get to my favorite little corner of the world, this tiny little beach on Fenwick Island Beach that I just love and haven't been to in a year, and then tie it in with live streaming the boardwalk for our friends that can't make it here ever again. I can't do these things without y'all, and I'm just so grateful to all who have contributed. If you would like to contribute and can, Zelle is immediate. It's a 5-day hold on Buy Me a Coffee, but Zelle is, to me, the easiest money app there is through your bank. The only thing that shows is emails and none of your bank information. So that's what I personally use, and it's immediate. So thank you to any who can and would like to contribute to the channel and keep us going and bring this coverage to some who aren't able to ever come out here again, and they love this area. So thank you again for being here, being of support. Not everybody can contribute monetarily, and I want you to know I'm so grateful, and I understand, and I'm grateful for all of the subscribers and people who join us here on the chat. I think we have one of the best chats out there. I couldn't be more happy about it. Thank you so much for being here. Tim was blocked on Troopers channel 2 for no reason. Huh. I wonder what's going on with that, Tim. Scratching in Indiana, welcome. Good afternoon. Welcome to your weekend. We are going on a much needed field trip. I'll be so glad to get off of the concrete and put my feet in the sand. Water is very centering to me and to a lot of people, and having my feet not in sandals, not in hiking boots, but in the sand is very healing for me. So it's time. It's absolutely time. It's been a lot of highway, a lot of road, a lot of traveling, a lot of buildings, a lot of politics. I just need a day, even 24 hours, you know? And I'm taking all y'all with me. I know, scratching in Indiana, I wish we were. Oh my gosh, I wish we were already there. We would have been close. But we're on our way now. We may not be able to get back, but we are on our way, so that's good. I don't care. I just want to go. I need to go. Oh my gosh. I want to bring our friends that can't go. We're on Kent Island now. This is called the Kent Narrows. Those are some popular spots down there that people boat to. Harris's Crab House and a couple other places. The Chesapeake Beach Club is over there, where some people have their wedding receptions and other parties. I've made cakes for some people over there. Oh my gosh, I feel like I can breathe again. my gosh, Lyndon, thank you so much. I am so grateful. Thank you. He is going to have Sparrow look over some things on his channel and unblock everyone and take it from there. Okay. So it looks like Stormtrooper's gonna address his channel and get some help from Sparrow. That's awesome. Captain Sparrow, he knows his stuff. I don't know where X-Ray is. He popped by the Base Camp 3, the campground, for a minute, gave me a hug and some unsolicited advice, and then left. I think he's up in New York. That is the HR 8404. HR 8404 is the one that I told Squirrel about, that she might want to put her focus on stopping nasty bills like HR 8404 from going through. X-Rays in New York filming. Very good. Stormtrooper was blocked for a few days. Oh no, he probably got a music slap. Someone was playing, just sitting there playing music at the campgrounds.
In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take the US 50 East exit toward Ocean City.
They don't realize that that gets people in trouble on YouTube. I'm actually headed to Ocean City Beach, but and that whole area, the boardwalk and Fenwick Island Beach. We need to put our feet in the sand. And I want to show some people requested a visit to the boardwalk about a month ago, maybe a little bit more, because they weren't able to go anymore. And so I want to be able to show our friends that something that they remember, that they love through the live stream, that they can't visit anymore. They're elderly and they have conditions, they have disabilities. They're retired vets, they have disabilities, but they would like to see it again. Oh, I love Bethany too. I know. I'm gonna have to keep it pretty close together because, quite frankly, I had enough gas to get out here and just to hit the 2 spots that I needed to hit and to get back.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take the US 50 East exit toward Ocean City.
And then I sat in traffic for closer to 2 hours. For something very strange that the state troopers were doing. So I
use the right 2 lanes to take the US 50 East exit.
I probably won't hit Bethany. I love Bethany Beach though.
Continue for 7 miles.
I have to stay closer into Ocean City because of where I sleep at night for free. So I'll be glamping it in my vehicle. I got my bed all situated back there, and it's all nice and straight. I've got a few snacks in the car. This is the poor man's visit to the beach. We're gonna rest, listen to the waves, put our feet in the sand, have some beautiful views, sunset, walk the boardwalk. I'm gonna stream that. I pray there'll be good streams and not buffering for our friends that have requested to be able to see it again. AJ was reported. Oh Oh my gosh. If he was on Stormtrooper's stream, then he was not unattended. He was with Stormtrooper. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Oh my gosh. And shut him down. He appealed and won. Oh my gosh. That's overreaching for YouTube. It's none of their damn business. Dumb stuff.